Today we are all the way in Botswana. So there's a lot of news out of there, but I'm going to tackle particularly two particular stories that came out from there. First of all, coming from the ZCC branch of things, being that Moholo has been said to be hospitalized over on that side. But on a little bit of a lighter note, the biggest diamond was found in Botswana very recently, and if you didn't see, it wasn't the diamond for me that was the star of the entire thing. It was the Botswana president and his reaction to seeing this weight. As a matter of fact, even before he even saw it, his reaction is something that I think it says a lot. As a Christian commentator, and I'm going to celebrate. It's what he said when he felt the weight of the thingy that is. So the diamond, one thing, but the president's reaction, it's everything. It's a reality show. Daily Christian commentary videos. If it's the first time over here, to be sure to check out the other videos that are down in the pinned comments, and I'm gonna check you out over there. Now, let's start first off with the story that came out or was reported concerning Moholo. So in the news, it came out that he had a performance of some sort, and right after this performance, he had to be rushed to the hospital. And so if you actually read here, this is coming from Times Live. And it says that gospel musician has been hospitalized after falling ill. Okay, so initially I thought maybe it was a fall that he had, but it looks like he just had a little bit of an illness. He's getting the body will fail you at the worst of times, so to say. And while in Botswana for a launch of an upcoming album, Wubani something, I think that's that there's a new album that he's on the run promoting, and that's when he went to thingy. Now they did actually say that he was feeling better on the day when he spoke to Times Live, or his team reported that thing. Now for me, this story is a little bit sad in the way that it's trending. That's just for me, okay? Not to say much of it. But when you look at the posts that people are doing, I just found it quite sad that it trended with this particular picture of him with this whole jazz here. On a lighter note, or on a positive note, it was the president's reaction for me. I want to go to just, maybe we hold different theologies, theological positions. For me, not flying that flag. Not that. For me, it's sad that those are the pictures that everybody is circulating. I'm not making it up. You can see it on Facebook over there. Now, the diamond story that I was speaking about. There is a video that came out when the president is being presented with this thing. I thought it was gold. What his reaction is, what he expected, and the whole nine jazz.
Put your hands out.
Both.
Both. You have to have both.
He put out one hand. Expectation was like, okay, it's a diamond. Okay, let's see what that feels like.
And
what?
So this is the 2,492 carat stone.
God is good. That's his statement. That's the first thing that came to the president's mouth. The first words that came out after he saw that stone. The first words that he said. He couldn't have chosen anything better. He said it perfectly.
So this is the 2,492 carat stone.
God is good. That's his reaction. That's his reaction. His reaction is God's greatness. He's admiring God's creation, and he's like, it's beautiful. It's the stone just reminds of God's. I thought that was quite something. I was going to report on this story just yesterday. If not day before yesterday. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? When did I see it? Yeah, I think day before yesterday, when this video clip initially came out. I was going to make a video about it 2 days back, or 2 to 3 days back, but the Moholo thing, it kind of made the story kind of fit. Now, why did I want to put these two stories together? It's important, the thing that people see from you. It's important. It's quite an important thing. It's the thing that holds the last statement out of everything. I think you fall ill, and then those are the pictures that people were publishing. You spoke for a political cause, but was that God's cause? And then on the other hand, the president sees this stone. It's 3 days back. Sees this stone, and his first reaction is God's good. It's just so important how people perceive our interactions with them. Very recently on our discipleship session, we were talking about that, our accountability to God concerning how we interact with everyone else. When we are there, do you think God is going to be asking us, also this person, also you did this because this person, oh, okay. No, he's going to hold us accountable for how we thought it was important to be perceived a certain way. That's the thing that we will be held accountable for. The church's judgment, or the church will be judged on this particular thing. When we say the church will go through, yeah, that's what we mean. Is that God will judge the church on the basis of how it reacts. It's not, oh no, they hit me, so I hit back. It's not. You hit them. And so that's where it goes to. Yes, we're not saying that people should just not defend themselves and the whole night, which is where the whole flag thing comes in, really. If you read the end time eschatology books, it's quite clear. It's quite clear the position of Israel. And so if you are pinning yourself against Israel, I don't know, are you sure you want to do that? It's a political cause, but do you think it's a biblical cause? If that's the thing that everybody has before you go into the hospital, is that the image that you want? We must be constantly questioning what is it that we put out there. For me, it stands out. That's the moment that stands out. It's not the price of the diamond. It's not how beautiful the diamond is. It's not the size. It's one of the biggest ever over the last couple of 100 years and so forth and whatnot. That's not the thing that stands out. The thing that stands out is that when he sees that thing, the first thing that comes to his mind is God is good. I thought that said a lot. It's very important how we put ourselves out there. We must constantly be thinking about that. Constantly be thinking about that. You want to be right with these people? Or you want to be right with him? Everybody's out there busy flying the flag. The other day when I was in Santi and I saw them, when they were kind of like flying the flag there, and I was like, you know what, I'm crossing the robot. I don't even want to get next to that. I'm crossing the robot. There was nobody there to say, Ricky, I just didn't want to even be next to that. Because why? Do I want to be pleasing to them, or do I want to be pleasing? It's very important how we put ourselves out there. Now we do wish him to get well. You put out a different image. You know, if the only thing that you get to put out, if like you had the one thing to put out last, what would that be? Historic Reality Show with daily Christian commentary videos. If it's the first time over here, to be sure, check out the other videos that are down in the pinned comments, and I'm gonna check you out over there. I think that's important for us to consider on a daily basis.